Hey everybody, it's Stuart with Varietal. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 2019 Llama Dorada Reserva Chardonnay from Chile. It is 13.5% alcohol by volume, and this is a wine that I received in my Macy's wine shipment. If you haven't had a chance to see it, take a look up there. There's a link to the unboxing video so you can see everything that I'm getting. And in that video, as well as all my other Macy's wine review videos, there is a link to where you can go get 3 bottles of wine for the price of shipping and taxes. So you don't pay for the wine, you just pay for it to get there, and this will let you try out the Macy's wine portfolio with not spending a bunch of money at all. Alright, so from a color standpoint, this wine is a pale lemon, no artifacts, no cloudiness. Alright, so on the nose, oh, it's a tad bit tropical, so there's a little bit of a peach, orange type note going on, a little bit of lemon. There's also a touch of pineapple and banana, so it's kind of in this the warmer range of chard. The non-tropical chards tend to have like more green fruits, some red fruits, going into stone fruit, maybe a kiss of citrus. This has a bit of the stone fruit reference, has some citrus, and it also has some of those tropical notes like pineapple and banana. But I'm not really getting any secondary characteristics off this wine. Of course, right as I say I'm not getting any secondary characteristics, the wine opens up a little bit, and I'm getting a slightly roasted almond. But that's it. I'm not getting anything else other than that almond. Anyway, how does it taste? Medium body. Alright, so alcohol is medium, intensity on the palate is medium, intensity on the nose, I forgot to mention this every single time, medium minus on the nose. This wine has an interesting attack on the palate. Up front, the wine is very mellow. It has this kind of delayed effect with the fruit as it comes in. So I'm getting a tiny bit of acid, because the acid on this wine is medium plus acid. But I'm getting this hint of acid and alcohol. And then as you're going into the mid palate is when the fruit shows up. But even then, it's more of the tropical elements. I'm not really getting much of the peach. I mean, I'm not getting too much of the other elements in the finish. Really what I'm getting is just a tropical fruit-driven wine as a kiss of citrus as it goes into the finish. That toasted almond shows up a little bit in the mid-palate, also shows up much stronger in the finish, and actually sticks around for a while. So, let's see how it rates by doing the blick. From a palate standpoint, I'm going to give you half a point, and the reason here is because the palate and the nose really don't match each other. So I really was hoping that I would get a full spectrum of fruit on the palate like I got on the nose, and I didn't get that. I got more of the tropical elements, some of that toasted almond, a little bit of citrus. Whereas on the nose, I'm smelling the peach. I'm getting more of the citrus notes. I'm getting like an orange and like a lime. I'm not getting that on the palate. I'm just getting tropical fruit and almond. So because I can't align those things, I'm going to give you half a point. In terms of the body, the alcohol, the acid, all that stuff is fine. It's just those other elements really need to be playing well together, and they're not. In terms of length, medium finish, half a point. In terms of intensity, got medium minus on the nose, medium on the palate. I really like to even out to medium to give half a point here, and you're still a little bit below, so no points. And in terms of complexity, I am getting this disjointed experience. So I have this weird element where like on the nose, I would give you half a point. On the palate, I wouldn't. And because I can't align those things, I'm not going to give you any points. So in the end, this wine is okay. So here's the deal though. If you are someone who is scared or just doesn't like heavy, like full-bodied shards with a lot of oak, this is not a bad chard for you. It's a medium body. It does have some of those elements that you would expect with chard, and it's not going to just like beat you to death with any sort of oak flavors. The element that I got out of it with that toasted almond is pretty mellow, so it's not going to be too intense. However though, if you're like someone like me, who when you have a chard, you want a chard, like you want the heft of that wine. This is not something I would probably personally align to, but with that being said, it's also not a bad one to try, so you can kind of see what the difference is in terms of where your chard preference is. Maybe you try this and you like this better than the full body chards, or maybe you don't. I mean, really? Especially if you're getting 3 bottles of wine for the price of shipping and taxes? Might not be a bad experiment to try. Anyway, this is Mr. Root with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2019 Llama Dorada Reserva Chardonnay? I'd be interested to know if you have. And if you're interested in getting 3 bottles of wine for the cost of shipping and taxes, just click that link in the video description and go to the forum, and you can magically have wine appear at your door by the power of the internet. And I'll see y'all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime.